Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode 132. This I'm reviewing episodes 10 through 13. And these are kind of interesting ones. Now, basically in the case of episode 10, we have debut of the combination Megazord of the Kabuto, aka the Rhino Beetle, the Tiger Zord, and the Starfish Zord, where they combine into one giant aerial machine. Yeah, and they use combining that like they do with, now in case you're curious though, what was the monster's plot in this one, per se, for episode number 10? This basically is all about a whole thing with Shinkenger, where he attempts to take the orange disc, which originally was meant to go to the pink, Shinka Pink, but she decides later on in the episode he's more suitable to use it because he basically trained his butt off for it. Yeah, of course, gets yelled at by G afterwards for it. Yeah, and in case you're curious though, was that a Power Rangers one? Yes, it was. That episode, Forest of Trees, which was, I believe, the 10th episode of Power Ranger Samurai. Yeah, though they did change the look for the characters in this episode. They have sort of a pseudo look. Yeah, and this is also the debut of the old man's motorcycle. Yep, this episode's debut of that. So yeah, that's another thing they borrowed from this. Having their retainer / mentor in Power Rangers ride a motorcycle. Yep. Oh yeah, and unlike in that one, he just basically rides because I think it's cool. In Samurai, in the Shinkenger, he rides because riding horses makes his hips hurt. Yep, that's the only reason why he rides a motorcycle. Okay, perfectly fine. It's nice seeing something different from a retainer who looked like he's from the feudal era, but it's a good character piece for him. And it's interesting though that both episode 10 of this one was also adapted for episode 10 of Power Rangers Samurai. Episode 11 is part 1 of a two-parter, where they actually have more of the Decker counterpart, that's what's named Juzo, where he basically is immediately decide, yeah, I'm going to basically take on Shinkenger in a duel, which will happen later. Well, in Power Rangers, I believe this happened twice. They have 2 rounds of a duel between, of course, the Red Sam Ranger and Decker. This one, I'll get to that when we get to it. So, we also have an assassin named Ursumi, where he basically is sent out. Well, first we have it where he finds out that the current Shinkenger Red is the head of the Shiba clan. So, Daichi goes nuts, sends out a bunch of soldiers to take on the... Now, here's the thing. Now, it's not surprising Shinkenger Red, how he knows basically who this voice is. Now, the rest of the Shinkenger Rangers, they actually did not know that this actually was the main villain. They had no idea. This is the first time they heard his voice. They probably won't see him for quite a while. And of course, there's an assassin to stop them. And of course, they get into a field, which of course basically leads to a big battle. And him using like this big energy attack, which causes Shinka Blue and Shinka Yellow to get injured. So, and of course, also, then afterwards, he's not very happy. Of course, he was acting really weird in the battle, anyways. And then he decides to leave. Yes, he leaves, and that ends part 1 of the story. Part 2 has him just wander about. He apparently does not know how to get back to his own house. He then, of course, runs into a PK teacher while taking care of a kid, trying some his little samurai stuff. He then runs to Go-Go Pink. Well, it's the actress who plays her playing a preschool teacher. I gotta say, in the almost a decade at this point in time since Go-Go 5, she looks fantastic for her age. Yes. Oh, and here's something interesting though. Daru is played by Rama Park, who is a voice actress. Yep, she's a voice actress. She's the voice of Tamari from Naruto. And this year she is 40. And I see a picture, like, she looks great for her age. Um, let's see. Here's Kato Sabuda. She was born in 1980, so currently she is 42 this year. And the when I saw the picture, of course, like I said, it had been like a decade since Go Go 5. I mean, that aired in 1999 from 2000, and when she appeared here for this one episode of playing the character Kana, this was only in like this was her sole appearance in the whole thing, and it had been like almost 10 years since she returned to the franchise. Yes, definitely. And her last appearance prior to this one was appearing in, well, I would probably say her last appearance in the franchise is probably the Time Ranger vs. Gogo 5 movie. Well, as her character. And in the decades since playing Gogo 5, she is, wow, she looks so gorgeous. I mean, I would say probably when she first assumed the role of Gogo 5, she must have been 19 when she took the role. Here, she's like probably about 29, given how currently she's like 42. She must have really good care of herself. Yes. So this kind of leads into stuff with the monsters of the episode, and then of course Mega Giant Size. They some of the actual like the bird the combination like plane Zord that they have. And then Shinkenger comes to a genius idea. Why don't we take both their Megazords and this 3-part Zord and combine it into one humongous Megazord? And Shinkenger's like, such a traditionalist. And heck, Shinkenger is like, okay, let's do it. And they combine into one. They use the Super Samurai combination, which combines both these two into a big humongous Zord. And the person's like, what the heck is this? He's like, what the heck? And eventually I think they're combined, they would destroy the monster. Really cool they combined at least, this actually was the first time they combined like 8 Zords into one humongous giant robot. That's awesome. And then the very next episode, they don't use this one. Nope, they don't. They don't use this again. Oh yeah, and if you're curious though, when's next time, particularly that this shows up in, it's called Tenko Shinka O. That's the name of this combination, which in Power Rangers refer to as the, let's see. It pops up again in episodes 14, 15, 17, 2023, 28. So basically, it pops up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only about 10 more times. Yes, only 10 more times throughout this entire, like, the whole entire run. Mm-hmm. And there'll be more Zords coming, but that was the first really big one they had. I gotta say, very good. I like it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the case of episode 13, it's a children's episode. Because they figured you try last one, let's have a whole episode focused on kids. And the mom says, oh yeah, try to force kids away from their parents. And also the episode starts out hilarious fashion where you have the old man is like, Lord, emergency. He was like, he drops his tea like, what's going on here? Miko's cooking again, but like of the Capitol basically helps him out. So, and of course they can't try food just yet because the monster decides to attack anyways. Yep, they attack and they basically create these white people that act like children. I'm like, what the heck is this? Yeah, this is not that good. Now, entertain the kids that they're basically have to force take care of because parents have basically abandoned against a stupid monster. They have Miko dress up as a turtle. Yes, dress up as a turtle. And having Koda dress up as a monkey. Yeah. This, I do agree. This actually was entertaining. It's good for kids, but for adults, it's okay. Nothing really offensive here. And also, it's revealed that Shinkenger got injured in the side of her ribs, where she got hit with that baby monster. Eventually, that's being the first time. Then they got the red shoulder. That's what this creature first was. I'm surprised they actually don't call him out. This person like, hey, you forced us to take care of your kids. You take care of your own kids. I'm like, couldn't they say that in the whole thing? Oh wait, it's Japan. They probably can't say that there. But this is made in the U.S. Yeah. Oh, and in case you're curious though, was episode 13 ever down for Power Rangers? No, it never was. They did use the scene from the German Party Monsters. Yep, they did use that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so first of two episodes in a row when they don't have the Power Rangers. This one, well, I could have seen them adapt some of the next one. Yeah, it's kind of good they skipped that one though. They did partial aspects of it. Yes, I'll discuss that in a later review for this one. Basically, for our next episode of this one. Yep. But not much to say these 4 episodes. I'd say that 10, 11, 12 were really good. 13 is okay at best. Okay? So yeah, that's it. So go view. Next one's going to be Free Revolution. Okay? Next video. Bye.